Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to Reiki Time with Sonya B. I am Sonya B with VR Holistic Healer, and I am a Reiki practitioner. I am also a Reiki Master Teacher as well. And today's topic of discussion will be about the benefits of Reiki. Okay, so bear with me because I did take my notes because I don't want to make sure I'm repeating the same thing over and over again that I've already said. So today I'm going to talk about 15 different reasons. There's so many more, but I'm just going to kind of narrow it down to 15 different reasons of the great benefits of Reiki. Okay, so bear with me. First of all, I want to start with this. Reiki is a great benefit for each and every person, whether you are a teacher or whether you're just the average Joe who's walking out here, each and every day. And I say all that to say that we all have self-healing abilities that has been lying dormant within our cells, our DNA system, until the time such as now, should I say. And when I say the time such as now, because so many more people are, should I say, waking up, should I say. I was one of those people who woke up to the truth as well, too. So I say all that to say that, I absolutely had no idea that my body was able to help heal itself. And I say all that to say that I am not only capable of this, but you guys are also capable of this as well too. So this is stuff that society won't necessarily tell you that you're capable of, but as long as you put in that hard work, energy, and effort to basically, how can I say it? Allow yourself to be open to the energy, that you're capable of anything, should I say. We are in the days and time now that we are able to help heal ourselves. So I say all that to say, as long as you're operating at a certain frequency that's allowing you to do so, and you're able to do anything that seems so impossible, especially since all of these changes have been taking places. I know 2020 was a wake-up call for everybody. So many people became sick, should I say, and so much stuff was happening, and now everybody is, some people are fearful of what's taking place with this new strain of this virus or whatever, and so on and so on. But I say all that to say, me and my kids, we were able to keep our immune systems up and healthy, not only just due to Reiki, but just also allowing ourselves to, allowing ourselves to approach things and to be open to new mindsets, should I say. So with all that being said, I hope I'm not confusing you too much, but and for those of you who do not know, I do receive messages. If you have not clicked on any of my other prophetic messages, I do receive messages from Spirit as well too. So sometimes you may hear me either pausing for a minute, or sometimes it seems like, I'm receiving information, and sometimes there's something that Spirit is just bringing to my attention that I should possibly let you guys know, even in the midst of this not being a prophetic message, but just maybe something that I am forgetting to tell you guys that Spirit is making me aware of. So I just wanted to let you know that. And also, for those of you who do not know, I am, or should I say, I have dealt with dyslexia ever since I have been a child, should I say. So I say all that to say, me stumbling a little bit right now has nothing at all to do with the dyslexia. You will know the difference between the two. And the reason why I say that is because right now, this is Mercury retrograde energy that is coming up for me. So I get a little tongue twisted and a little tongue tied. So please do excuse me. That is something that I cannot help. When these planets shift and, do what they want to do, sometimes that affects me, and it's just a part of me knowing thyself. So I will say that there are times that dyslexia, will show up, should I say, and that's just me having a simple misfire. So I may have a loss for words, or I may just draw a quick blank in a minute, or for a moment, should I say. But all of a sudden, sometimes the message will come back to me or whatever. But again, it's not anything that I can control. This is just be me being my true and authentic self. I am flawed. We all are flawed. And I'm just choosing to, let people know that it is okay to be yourself, should I say, in the midst of, whatever flaws that you may have. Now, should we better our flaws? Of course we should, but some things we just absolutely can't help. We just have to accept that it is what it is. But anyway, so with all that being said, I hope I made myself a little clear. So just in case, again, I've told you about the dyslexia, and I told you just about the Mercury retrograde coming up. So it happens. Anyway, so we all have self-healing abilities, should I say. And I know some of you are like, huh? Yes, we all have self-healing abilities, and I'm a living proof of that. And the reason why I say that is because over my life for the last 3 years, I have found myself, just to give you a quick story, I have found myself having to help heal myself in a sense. Now, granted, there have been other situations that I've had like outside help with, doing this, but without the use of just dealing with modern day medicine, should I say. So I say all that to say, with getting back on topic, Reiki allows you to tap into your own self-healing abilities. We all have it. Some may have it maybe buried a little deeper than others, and some may have it a little bit more intense than others, should I say. So I say all that to say, some people may carry the energy a little bit more potent than other people, but we all are capable of this. So anyway, let's get into number one. I just wanted to let you guys know that Reiki is good for rebalancing and harming the body. Okay, if you feeling stress, feeling anxiety, and all of the different things that are just going on out here that's just causing so many people to worry and be in an uproar and just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Reiki is good for helping you to realign and balance the harmony in your life. Okay. Number two, dissolving energy blocks. So if you're someone who have energy blocks, and some of you guys may not even know what energy blocks are, but those of you who do, it's the whole chakra system, your meridian, your chakra system, which is, my hair is in the way. So let's just say the top of my head, way down to my my root chakra area. I'm trying to find the word for it, like my root chakra area, which is basically, let's just say the area where we're all adults here, your pubic area is located. Okay, if that makes sense. Anyway, so I say all that to say sometimes each and every one of those blockages become blocked, and I'm going to actually go through the chakra system in one of my videos. I haven't done it yet, but I will be doing it soon, just so you guys can kind of pinpoint it if you guys haven't already looked it up yet. But anyway, so with that being said, I will go through the 7 different chakras. We have 7 main chakras, but we have many different chakras throughout our body, and there are different chakra points. And we also, these things, they, how can I say it? They help us in so many different ways that we just can't even imagine that's behind the scene, like spiritually, should I say. So moving right along. Number 3, Reiki helps to promote natural healing, your natural healing within your body, your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit, should I say. So it helps to promote the natural healing that one may need. As I said before, if you're someone experiencing anxiety, stress, and so on, Reiki is good for that because it helps to bring those things back within balance. Number 4, if you're someone who is, if you're having issues with like high blood pressure, Reiki can help you to lower your blood pressure. Again, it helps to bring it back within balance where it should be, should I say. And this is just simply through a Reiki treatment and, things of that sort. So anyway, number 5 is Reiki helps you to grow spiritually. So if you're someone who's trying to get in tune and in touch with your spirituality, and you seem to having blocks and you seem to not really being focused, but you really want to do it, but your mind is somewhere else and you're focused on this totally physical world that we have out here. And I know we have to be in the world, but not of the world. But Reiki will help you to get more in tune with your spiritual side if that's something that you so desire to seek. And Reiki will also help you to release any emotional trauma that you may have experienced, and we'll just give this lifetime, and I say from when you was a child up until maybe like now, any emotional trauma that you may have suffered from, Reiki will allow you to be able to tap into that energy to basically help you to release that emotional energy that's been stored up in your body. Because believe it or not, if you think about it, think about a muscle in your body, how you work a muscle out so much, and then it can be excuse me, it can turn into a situation of a muscle being strained. And with the muscle being strained, that's just simply a muscle being overworked. So if you think about all the trauma and stuff that goes on in one's life, and sometimes we store that energy within our muscle tissues and so on and so on. So I say all that to say, as we store that energy in there, so any past hurt, trauma, maybe drama that we may have possibly deal with, any pain and so on and so on. We store all that stuff in our muscle systems. And you know why? If you imagine going down a roller coaster and you're scared out of your wits because you've never ridden that roller coaster before, and then the moment that you go down that first drop, the first thing you do is what? Tense up, right? So again, that's some of the things that we as people, we accumulate within our muscles and our organs and our in our tissue and our systems, because these are just trauma things that we have just collect. It's almost like going to a grocery store and putting things in your cart. All of those things you put in your cart. So now it's a matter of trying to get rid of those things out of your cart, if that makes sense to you. I'm trying to put it in a sense that my brain is kind of interpreting right now. Anyway, so number 6, if you're someone who has a lot of mind chatter, because I was definitely somebody who deals with that at times, but I found other ways of, using different tools of learning how to, not only with Reiki, but just using other tools as well too, to have a clear mind as well too. But Reiki also helps you to focus as well too. And it helps you to not only have a clear mind, but to focus, but not only focus, but it also helps you to ground yourself. So if you're someone who's just all over the place, and you're just constantly doing this and doing that, Reiki is a great benefit of helping you to just basically clear your mind, to focus, as well as to ground yourself. So that way that you can make clear decisions. And moving right along to number 7, Reiki, it helps us to relieve any emotional stress and improves our overall well-being. So again, if you're somebody if you think about stress is usually a domino effect. First, it starts with a little bit of anxiety, and then a little bit of anxiety leads to what? A little bit of stress, and then a little bit of stress ends up lead to, oh my God, I am really have depression. Depression can start to set in. So I say all that to say, Reiki helps you to balance those energies out, should I say, and improve your overall health and your well-being. So moving right along to number 8, and I'm just giving you guys a brief and not getting into too much detail because I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to keep people's attention focused on what it is, the message that I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. Number 8 is balancing the chakras. And I just talked about that earlier, which is your chakra system, which is the top of your head down to your pubic area. Again, we're all adults here. So I say all that to say there are different 7 chakras in between that little area that I just explained to you. And again, in another video, I will be a little bit more detailed with that. So anyway, it helps to balance your chakras. Number 9, and okay, I'm sorry. Spirit is asking me to give you a quick example. So I say all that to say, if you imagine a push pop is what's coming to my mind. Thank you, Spirit. Imagine a push pop ice cream, little Fred Flintstone push pop ice creams. And imagine, there's like a little clear plastic tube in there that helps you to push the ice cream up more and more. So imagine after you're done with eating that, okay, so first of all, your chakra is it's round like this. So I say you have some in the front and you have some in the back. So I say all that to say, imagine a push pop and you're pushing it up because you want to get the rest of the ice cream up as you're, eating it. So as you're eating the rest of the ice cream, all of a sudden the ice cream is gone. So that little plastic piece that holds the ice cream on the tray. And I don't know if you ever did this as a kid or eating a push pop, but if you push it out, it's like, it makes a sound like a, oh God, why can't I do it right now? Hold on. Okay, anyway, it makes a pop sound, should I say. So I say all that to say sometimes people have blocked chakras, should I say. And sometimes they've just been kind of lying dormant, for so long. But just know that sometimes when chakras become clear, that it's almost like a pop. The pop is just basically releasing all the debris and the accumulated, let's say, cobwebs. I'm just trying to give you imagination. The debris that's been around it for years. Let's just say some tape, that's holding it in place because they're supposed to be spinning in a spiral circle like this, should I say. But I say all that to say that, when they're blocked, and once they become unblocked, it's basically sounding like a pop. It may not be a pop for everyone, but in some cases, you may hear a pop. Moving right along to number 9. So if you're someone who are looking to get in tune, as I say, with your spirituality, and you're looking to get in tune with your third eye, which is right here, which is one of your chakras. As a matter of fact, it is your 6th chakra. Yes, it is your 6th chakra, and it is your third eye chakra. And Reiki will help you to open that up in due time, should I say, and especially when your body feels like it's ready to handle that energy. But again, for those people who are looking to open the third eye, Reiki is a good source for that. And number 10, Reiki is good for fertility. Anybody having fertility issues, whether you're a female or whether you're male, Reiki is good for that. It will help you to circulate that blood circulation throughout your body. Usually 9 times out of 10, that's people's problem, that the circulation is circulated as on top of other issues that may be happening as well too. So I say all that to say that everybody's issue may be different in regards to fertility issues. Could be a situation of like scar tissue, so on and so on. Remember, Reiki helps to bring things back into balance. So again, it's good for women as well as men. And yes, with this, thank you, Spirit, with this fertility situation, a Reiki session, it can be done, as I explained before, it can be done from the comfort of your own home, or it can be an in-person session. Right now, I am currently only doing Reiki at a distance, and that means you're sitting in your home and I am sitting in my home, but you will still feel that energy. This is no scam, and I promise you, this is not even a commercial. Like that's just the times that we are in. Everything is fluid, it's spiritual, it's moving, it's energy. So I say all that to say, I am able to direct that energy, and you are able to get the same effect that you would as if you were here in my presence, should I say. So anyway, with that being said, you are fully clothed, whether you are in person or at a distance. Nobody is touching anyone's private areas. It's just basically, as I explained before, this is your body, and hands are just hovering over your body when it gets down to certain points of your body. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, just in case some people was getting a little insecure about, I don't want nobody touching my woman here or touching my man there. It's not like that. Trust me when I tell you. So anyway, with that being said, let's move right along to number 11. Number 11, excuse me, it's the Mercury retrograde again. And again, for those of you who don't know what Mercury retrograde can affect communication. And I have, one of my placements are in Mercury retrograde. So I say all that to say that sometimes, again, it's a communication that sometimes I get a little tongue twisted. And I usually let you know when it's the Mercury retrograde or when it's the dyslexia having a moment, a crossfire. So anyway, number 11. Number 11 is, this is my absolute favorite. Reiki is great for childbirth. Oh my God, it's such a beautiful thing. I just have to give you this really quick. Reiki is good for childbirth. It helps to relax an expecting mom when she is in labor. I had the pleasures of doing this. And I'm getting really excited about this because, I can't wait to do so many more, but I had the experience of being able to assist moms in labor and delivery as they were giving birth and helping them to relax, and I say all that to say, and giving them different techniques. And that's just something that I absolutely love doing. You just don't understand. Like, my passion has been for kids all this time. And for those, and if you're new clicking on my channel, myself and my mom used to be owner childcare facility, should I say, that was licensed up to 99 kids at one point. And we had that for like 12 years or whatever the case may be. But I say all that to say, I enjoyed dealing with kids at that point, but I'm no longer in a classroom dealing with kids. No longer doing no longer doing child care provider in the home as well either. That chapter is closed. So I say all that to say, like, just being able to help assist moms in the labor and delivery room, that was such a beautiful thing for me. It really was, just seeing the joy and once the child arrived, but not only that, but just to, being able to assist the mom, into assisting mom as well as assisting dad in the process of that, doing that doing that labor and delivery service. Anyway, so I'm sorry, but it's really great for labor and delivery again. And it's also good for expectant moms throughout her pregnancy, should I say. Reiki is absolutely safe, and it connects actually mom and baby, to each other. It's like it allows baby and mom to bond with each other. So in other words, if somebody is expectant, let's just say if they're in the first let's just say that they just found out they was expecting it. They want a Reiki session, and up to even like to the day that they're about to deliver. It's a matter of, connecting mom and baby. It's almost like getting a bond and connecting mom and baby to each other. Like, wait, even though I know it sounds weird, even though I know mom and baby is already connected because baby is already in the womb, but it absolutely sends more. It's like a overload amount of unconditional love to the baby as well as to the mom to really help them to bond even more, should I say, if that makes sense to you. So anyway, it's like, thank you, Spirit. It's like wrapping mom and baby in a ribbon together and just tying that bow and just tying that bow together with the two together, and just really coming from a place of unconditional love and just really strengthening that bond between mom and child. So it's really good for, again, childbirth and labor and delivery, as well as throughout pregnancy as well, too. Because what I forgot to also mention, too, like when mom is not feeling well throughout her different trimesters, when she feel a little bit of morning sick, Reiki also is great for that too as well. I'm so blessed to say that I've had the different experiences of dealing with different situations in regards to help assisting people on their journeys, when it came down to Reiki, whether they were expecting or whether they weren't expecting. So anyway, and I also had the pleasure to, like, my neighbor 2 doors down, she had her son, and for some particular reason, a spirit had led me to her some years ago to kind of help assist her in a sense with her son. Apparently he was having a hard time with sleeping, and it just so I asked her if she mind if I gave him some Reiki or whatever the case may be, and she said sure, go ahead. And then it's so funny because she didn't know if it was me when I gave him to Reiki, or because I think her son, she told me that her son ended up sleeping through the night. I think it was probably about a week later, and she asked her husband if her husband had given their son something, to make him sleep. And I don't mean like no medicine or something like that, but I guess it was something that they was using, in order to, that was natural, that was allowing the child to go to sleep. And then he said, no, he didn't give him anything. And then she was wondering, because she didn't know if it was, maybe if he had given him something, because he was able to sleep through the night. He slept through the night and he didn't budge at all, whereas he normally gets up in the middle of the night. So she came back and she told me that, it helped her when he was probably like around about 3 or 4 months or whatever the case may be. So I'm just letting you know that that's, you don't need a whole lot of Reiki when you're doing it with younger kids, but it's great for infants, newborns, and preemie babies as well as senior citizens. It's great for everyone, even your pets. I give it to my dog all the time. Anyway, so with all that being said, let's get right into the next one. And we are on number 12. So if you're someone that needs a body detox, okay? If you need to detox your body, Reiki is good for detoxing your body and strengthening and supporting your immune system in the process. So in other words, it's almost like you're releasing all the toxins out of your body, and Reiki is pouring in a lot more positive energy that's helping to strengthen your energy field. Your energy field, which is your first field of defense. Imagine a bubble around you. That's your first. It's your first defense system, should I say, inside of your body. So imagine a bubble that you're surrounded in, and the bubble is like your first line of defense. In other words, it's gonna hit that defense first in regards to which is your immune system. So anything that crosses over that, it's basically gonna start to affect you. And if that's making sense to you, I hope it's making sense to you, because I'm trying to explain this the best way that I know how to. Anyway, so with all that being said, so again, it's good to release toxins out of your body, cleanse toxins out of your body, as well as strengthen your immune system. And 13, Reiki helps to create a deep relaxation while releasing stress and tension from your muscles as well as your muscle tissues as well. As I explained before, when I said that sometimes when we become fearful or we become, anxious about something, or we tense up, we put all that tension within our muscles. So Reiki helps you to relax and release that tension and really allow you to be able to absorb the energy, should I say. And that's what a relaxation is coming in at, because it's being poured into you and it's helping you to release and relax at the same time. So let's get into number 14. 14, Reiki is good for any bumps or bruises that your kids may have, or any bumps or bruises that any of you may be experiencing, should I say. Sometimes we can bump elbow and hit a nerve or whatever, and Reiki is good for that as well too, because I know sometimes that you hit that nerve and it becomes aggravates the tendons a little bit in the nerve system, or your nerve, should I say. And it's great for that. It helps to relieve that pain, soothe that pain in that area. Number 15, the very last one. Reiki brings any hidden emotions or traumas that you may have experienced throughout your lifetime. It will help bring it to the surface. Now, I will say this. Sometimes people's souls are ready to deal with that. Well, I take it if some people are deciding to get a Reiki treatment, obviously they're ready to do the necessary work that it takes in order to help heal yourself. So I say all that to say, it's not me doing the healing, it's your own body doing the healing. I'm just channeling the energy of life, positive life force energy that is being channeled into you, and it's allowing your own personal body to do the healing. So I say all that to say, if you have stuff that is buried deep down inside underneath your heart, or stuff that you just buried because you don't want to deal with it, or it allowed you to be able to cope throughout life, and it helps to bring up those things that some people have been hidden for so long that they may say to themselves, oh, I don't have a problem with that, oh, I'm good, when in reality, deep down inside, there's stuff buried deep down in that little treasure box, way deep down in that heart, should I say, that has been stored up there for so long. But anyway, Reiki will help you to release that, to bring it to the surface, and basically for healing, should I say. And when I say healing, it's being brought to the surface, but you're receiving a life pops. You're receiving, excuse me, y'all. You are receiving the life force. You are receiving the life force positive energy into your body that then in return is going to allow you to be able to think on what it is that you need to do next, how you should move next, because you have a clear mind. You are grounded now in your decision making, and you're able to stay focused on the task at hand. So if that makes sense, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little brief on what I'm going to be doing next week on the on Reiki Time with Sonya B. Next week, I am going to, thank you, Spirit. Let me also let you know this too. As during a Reiki session, we do not give diagnosis, but we will kind of give you suggestions of possible things that could be triggering certain things, should I say, but we do not give diagnosis, if that makes sense. We're not medical health care providers, and so on and so on. So I say all that to say, usually some people that come, either they, feel free to share if you have an issue, should I say, that you're experiencing. And I say all that to say, it's not so much that we're getting you a diagnosis of a treatment, I'm not giving you a diagnosis, should I say. I am simply allowing you to see things from a higher perspective. Any advice that I may give you, should I say, that is pertaining to whatever it is that you may have going on, like different ailments, and so on and so on. But anyway, again, so we do not do diagnosis, so therefore I can't diagnose your problem. But anyway, so next week we will be discussing, we're not going to do a discussion. Next week I am actually going to do a quick Reiki sample, should I say. Yes, so I hope you guys join me. But anyway, with all that being said, I'm going to end it here. I didn't mean for this video to be that long, but I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I wish you all much love, much light, and thank you so much for visiting Sonya Time Reiki. Oh my God. Thank you so much for visiting me with Reiki Time with Sonya B. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. just laugh with me, because all I could do is just laugh. Again, it's not something that I can help. You know, when Mercury retrograde starts coming, I feel the energy before it gets here. Unfortunately. But anyway, with all that being said, I wish you all much love, much light, and feel free to check out my prophetic messages if you haven't already checked them out, as well as the intuitive messages, along with any messages that I may have left in regards to intuitive music, songs of just things that people are dealing with during these times. So I hope you guys stay blessed and stay alert, and most of all, stay prayed up. But I wish you all peace and blessings, and I say namaste. Bye.